Good morning, afternoon and evening everyone. Today we'll be covering everything that has taken place in August. To start with, we at Purple Hive Studios and Omni Sound have decided to postpone the launch of our Indiegogo till March 2025. The reason for this delay is we had some unexpected real-life happenings, such as Fenrir, one of our programmers, going into surgery and having to stay in hospital for the month, which he should be coming out of that next week, I believe. A few illnesses amongst the team, and some major contributions was, for example, swapping our file-saving tech around, which took far too long than initially planned, as well as what we've created is currently in a state that doesn't meet our own standard. Though, with the delay in mind, we will be upgrading everything and preparing the free tech demo for the Indiegogo release next year in March. We will be releasing more information, such as a detailed plan, on our Discord at some point this month. Fingers crossed. But this month has been an improvement month with numerous upgrades, so let's just jump straight into it. So, starting with dragons, we created a final customizable skin for the Vulgan in the tech demo called the Polar Skin. We have decided to, well, not redesign, but update some of our existing designs to be more detailed, which will now be possible as we're increasing the poly counts to all dragons and creatures. Our current flying dragons aim to be between around 15,000 to 25,000 polys. The new and improved versions will be between 30 to 40,000, which will be a vast improvement, fixing certain issues that could not be fixed earlier. Here is the new V3 Vulgan model, and yes, this is V3 because it has had 3 versions. Which, are each good in their own ways. I quite like the first version's head, actually, so I suppose I'll throw them up on screen. We have also redesigned a few of the already existing dragons, such as the Arduin, which is now more seal-like, which I really hope we're able to achieve this level of chunk. The Ice Crown has had an update as well, now appearing more aggressive. And finally, the Truffle, which looks far better than its original design in my opinion. The final part of the dragon update is the completion of our Dustrious 3D sculpt, which will now slowly be turned into a game-ready model. Moving over to creatures now, we've made a new piece of concept art called the Bush Runner. This will be a large flightless bird that lives in temperate forest areas. This will be used by humans as a fast scouting mount. We've also started to design some of the cave-dwelling insectoids that are planned to inhabit our continent. These are a few of our working designs at the moment. But on the friendlier side, here is our giant woodlouse, which will be a tameable mount, able to climb up vertical surfaces and will be used primarily for kiting. As I'm not sure if it was mentioned previously, we've begun work on a new map using the brand new high quality assets. This will be a pine forest map, which will be 12 by 12 kilometers in size, with the playable area being probably around 11 by 11. This map will have large mountains and hills, along with long rivers and possibly a lake or two. The map will have seasons to allow for a more natural look, although we are unsure if we will add temperature to affect players just yet. Here are a few images of the map. It's better to see what we've done and see our actions rather than just our words. We have started work on the armor concepts and redesigning old ones, so we've made a medium and heavy iron armor. This is the novice version, which is bang in the middle of our tier system and used as our base line. We also went back and made our novice wood armor of light, medium and heavy, of which my personal favourite is actually the heavy, in particular the helmet, which we are going under the rule of cool, because technically you wouldn't actually be able to see through the helmet at all. We began to work on the new Icy Crown animations to help with making current Icy look far better and feel a bit more weighty. The scent system has been re-added along with working animations. At the moment, the way that this works is you press a scent key and the trails will appear pointing in the direction of nearby food or water sources, or just other dragons, depending on whether you're a carnivore or a herbivore currently. Of course, we will be adding omnivores eventually. Omnisound has been hard at work replacing our old F-mod sounds with the new meta sounds, which has happened quite smoothly at the moment. Damage between dragons has been re-added, although not been balanced at all, as we're just making sure that it works first. In progress, we have the overhauling of the elemental projectile attacks, which will be added relatively soon once they have been optimized. And before Fenrir had to go into surgery, he was working on human movement. Please keep in mind that the armor is from the asset store in the Unreal Engine store, and this is just a placeholder. So, finally, before we wrap up, I'd like to ask you guys a question and to share some lore from our game. In our game, we have monuments. These will be places of interest, such as safe zones, loot areas, and more. Some of these monuments will have items that are required to access boss arenas. These could be on land, in caves, on mountains, or under the ocean. One of these monuments is a safe zone called Red Harbour. Red Harbour is on the coast of a forest region and is one of the largest settlements in Illyria. Being a harbour has made it one of the richest cities in all of Illyria, with that being shown in structures and guards. Tall stone walls adorned in golden plate and towers with heavy ballistas to keep away native wildlife. The guards themselves are covered in high quality engraved armour, and the streets are lined with numerous shops for players to buy weapons, armour, or non-native animals such as horses, chickens, goats, etc. Under the city lies an underground fighting ring that will hold some of the more nefarious individuals, or those wanting to make quick gold. A fighting pit lays at its centre, which will allow players to bring their Williams to come and fight one another to the death, and allow the owners and onlookers to place bets on who will win. Or players may also hop into the ring themselves to fight for rewards or just gold. Red Harbour acquired its name from the natural occurrence in its bay. Once a year, a build-up of red bioluminescent jellyfish rise from the depths at night to breed, making the harbour glow a deep red. Fishermen will harvest these jellyfish for food and fertiliser, which, when used on the wheat fields surrounding the settlement, cause the fields to lightly glow as well. So that is one of our planned safe zones on our maps, in particular the coastal forest map. So this leads us onto my little question. If you could make a monument in our game, what would it be? If you want to suggest something, please write it in the following way. Start with name. Now if you don't have a name, just say no name, it's fine. Size, this can range from very small, small, medium, large, and extra large. Type, there are several types. These could be safe zones, loot areas, puzzles, etc. The region, this is basically the type of map and area. So for example, coastal is the area and the forest is the map. Another one could be salt flats and desert. And then the description, just a brief description or a few paragraphs on what this monument looks like and what purpose it serves. In the next video we do, in maybe a month so, well, in a month's time, I'll choose one or two of my favourites, and maybe you could hand out a tech demo key as a reward or something. Just a fun little thing to do. I'm back just after finishing recording and forgot I didn't mention where to post this sort of competition thing. Just do it in the comments below. That's all. So, ending it off as normal, if you want to help support the development of the tech demo, please head over to our Patreon. If you want to playtest the tech demo, become the Wyvern tier or above and you'll get access. Just please keep in mind, I do it manually, so it can take up to a day to receive a key. But please do not feel like you have to join the Patreon. Real life comes first, as always. If you do want to help out, other than Patreon, just spread the word, join our Discord, wishlist it on Steam and follow it, and that helps out immeasurably. Content creators that are interested in getting a key, please contact Clack Knight over on the Discord for more information. We do weekly updates on the Discord every Monday and try to do one stream a week on here every Sunday, but if we don't, then we'll usually do it early into the week. Depending on when you're watching this, today we will be actually streaming at the same time this goes live. So after you finish this video, come and join the stream. We're going to be, well, finishing up the new Vulgan. But thank you so much for the support. It means the world to us, and please spread the word. But other than that, have a good one.